Hi everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs. My projects today are the last two for a packet that I'm making that has 3 treat boxes, this goodie bag carrot that I sewed with the tag, and a card. Alrighty, the goodie bag, this is just filled with fluff, so you would fill whatever you wanted to. The actual carrot is about 9 1/4 by 3, and it will puff up quite a bit. Alrighty, and each packet will get one of these carrots in it. Today's projects, though, I'm making this card, and it's kind of a matching tag, but the bunny's dressed a little bit differently. Alrighty, so in the five projects that will be in the packet, now it does not include any of the stamps or dies from the Playing in the Rain bundle. Alrighty, I will cut this circle for you, this square, and the square for the back here. Alrighty, but the rest of all of the die cutting of the actual figures and the stamping of images I can't send. You have to get the stamp set for that. Okay, so we have this card I'm making today along with the carrot and the tag. The bunny box. Now this is going to be empty, but I do in the kit give you some cello bags with things in it that you can fill with jelly beans or kisses, whatever you want. This one has 2 packs of jelly beans in it. And this one here has the lint umbrella, or this says it's a tulip, but they look like umbrellas too. Alrighty, so it will be all 5 of these projects you can make with the pieces that I give you. Alright, so let me show you the actual kit that I have pretty much made up here. Okay, so you'll get one of these carrot bags that I sewed. You'll get 2 yards of the Balmy blue variegated ribbon. The candy I'm sending you is 2 bags of jelly beans, 1 of the umbrellas, either this one or the one that has the flower at the top, the tulip one, and 3 Hershey eggs, chocolate eggs. Okay, for the cardstock, you're going to be getting a sheet of Flirty Flamingo, 2 sheets of Balmy blue, and 1 full sheet of basic white. All right. And you also need a card base and envelope for the card we're making today, a half a sheet of dimensionals. Okay, and then this, for the tag we're making today, you need to cut out the grass. So there's a 3x3 piece of old Olive Cardstock. Also for the card that I'm doing today, you need a 3-inch circle, and you need 1 of these 1.5-inch squares. These are from the Salad Shapes dies, but because the Oh Happy Day is a cling stamp, I gave it, so you can give it 4 tries. You can flip it over. Because I know sometimes the cling sentiments are very hard to stamp. For the tag, I'm giving you the DSP and a piece of Mango Melody that you're just going to glue to the back, and that makes the tag a little bit nice and sturdy. And this is for this project. It is a square that I cut from the Stylish Shapes dies that is about 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. So I cut that piece of DSP already. Now, any of the images or die cuts from the Playing in the Rain I cannot cut for you. Okay, this bundle is 10% off if you buy it together. You can buy this on my Stampin' Up website. All right, and then we also need, you get 20 of the Loose Daisy embellishments and 1 of the sets of the adhesive Velcro dots, which close this package here. All right. So that's what's included in this bundle. And I'm not including the kisses that I did that because it's very heavy and it'll cost you a bunch add to your shipping cost. So you could use this cello bag to put whatever goodies in there that you want to. All right. Okay, so that gives you everything for all 5 projects, this right here. Okay, so now I'll go over what we need just for today's project. And I believe the pricing is going to be $25 plus shipping. Okay, so and I don't have like a retail website, so what I'll probably do is have you give me your zip code and I'll figure out the shipping, and then you can send it to me on PayPal and I will email you with the tracking number and the links to the videos that are already up. Okay, so for today's project, we need a piece of basic white for stamping. I cut out 4 of the grass pieces. They are opposite of each other, so 2 of each side, from the Playing in the Rain dies from old Olive Cardstock. I cut 1 piece of the Playing in the Rain DSP out of the Tailor Made Tags and 1 out of Mango Melody cardstock. We need a 3-inch circle from the Stylish Shapes dies and a 1.5 by 1.5 inch square from the Stylish Shapes dies. But if you have a 3-inch circle punch or other die, and you can cut the square if you want to. Okay, we need a card base and an envelope and a piece of the Rain or Shine DSP that is 5 1/4 by 4. If I said this was Playing in the Rain DSP, it's Rain or Shine DSP. All right. So first what we're going to do is get our Raindrop DSP. Make sure that your card is opening on the bottom. And it is 5 1/4 by 4, and we're just going to attach it to the front of the card. Okay. And let's let that dry a minute. All right. Before we stamp, this is the last day to use this host code. If you're going to spend anything under $150 on my website, please put that in. All right. So we're going to stamp first the bunny image on the circle and on a piece of basic white cardstock. All right. The circle is basic white also. Okay, so we want the puddle to come pretty far down to the bottom. All right. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to do one on the DSP that we're going to cut out. To do the sentiment, and we want the sentiment as close to the bottom as we can get it. Because we're going to put the little bow at the top. Okay, so that's our sentiment, and we also need an umbrella. All right, and then you would use your Playing in the Rain dies to cut them out. Now we're not cutting out the one that's on the circle. We're just cutting out the bunny part of this and the umbrella. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have our pieces. So now we need our Stampin Blends. So on the bunny, first let's use light smoky slate. And I'm just going to go in the tip of both ears and on the edge, the bottom toe part of the foot. And then I'm gonna take the color lifter and just kind of blend it out. And this way we have really a much lighter gray than the smoky slate is. Just kind of blends out the edges down. Okay. And then we're gonna get light flirty flamingo. And I'm going to put a little bit inside each ear. I'm going to do the nose. And I'm going to do a pretty large cheek right here. Okay. And then again with the color lifter, I'm just going to blend them a little bit so they're not so, except for the nose. We're going to leave the nose full. We just want it to be a little bit diffused. Okay, and now for the coat, we're going to use light and dark old olive. Nope, sorry, that's for the tag. We're going to use light and dark so saffron, but you can use light and dark daffodil delight too if that's what you have. So with the dark, actually, which one's dark? This one. I'm going to do just that inside collar right here. And then I'm going to do the rest of the coat with the light so saffron. Okay. And that's the bunny. All right. Then on this piece, we're going to use light and dark balmy blue. And I'm going to do a bit of dark balmy blue closer to the rabbit here on that top edge, and then a little bit around these two lines. And then I'm just going to blend out the rest of it with light balmy blue. So that way when we put our rabbit on there, the puddle is the same puddle that's on the stamp. There is another puddle that you can stamp, and there is a die for this puddle if you would rather do that than stamp on this circle. Okay. All right, now we just have the umbrella. Nope, the umbrella is for the tag. Sorry about that. All right, so now we need our card base that we already put our DSP on. All right, and we're going to put our circle about, I'd say, 1/2 inch up from the bottom and 1/2 inch over from the right side. And just make sure that your puddle is straight. All right, and I'm just going to put that on there with liquid glue. All right. And then we're going to get some dimensionals and put them on the back of our bunny. And I'm just going to cut an edge for the feet because I really want them to stick on. Sometimes when you put it in the envelope, if it's not kind of attached, it might catch and rip off. Okay, this one I put a little bit too large, so I'll just go underneath and snip that off. All right, and then we're going to exactly cover over the bunny that's already there. All right, so now for the Oh Happy Day, we're going to put that just touching the circle over here on the edge of it. And I'm going to use dimensionals for this too. Okay. So I'm just going to overlap it just a little bit. And then I'm going to get my Balmy Blue Variegated ribbon, and I'm just going to tie a very simple bow, just one knot. Try to keep your end of your ribbon towards the knot pretty close so that you don't land up with 4 inches on this side that you're just going to snip off. Okay. All right, and I'm going to put it on here so that the ribbon pieces go down. All right, so I'm just going to snip them off like that. All right. And then I'm going to use a dot of liquid glue on the back of the knot, and just to help it stay for now, I'm going to put a glue dot on either side of that glue. So the glue dot will hold for now, but the glue will really make sure it's secure when it dries. And even if it gets a little bit warm, it won't. And I'm just going to put it on the top over the words so that the sides don't cover up "Oh Happy Day." Okay. All right. Now we need our silicone mat. Take your pick tool and a little bit of glue. We're just going to put a little glue and swirl it. And get the loose daisy embellishments. And I'm going to put a little glue on there and put one right here. I'll put one above the water down here. And another yellow one over here. Okay. And that's it for the card. Okay, and it will come with an envelope, so you can give it to who you want to. All right. So that's the first project. Now we're going to do the tag. And I might change how many little bits of grass are on the bottom. I'm not sure yet. All right. So we're going to take our DSP, Rain or Shine DSP, and attach the Mango Melody tag to the back of that DSP, and it just makes it nice and sturdy. Okay. All right, and there we go. And you can write a little message on the back if you want to. All right, now let's let that dry and let's do some stamping. Again, we're going to do the same bunny. And Tuxedo Black Ink again. And this time we need the umbrella. All right, and I'm going to cut him out again. And then we're going to color this almost exactly the same. We're going to put the basic, a little bit of light smoky slate in the edges of the ears, the top edges, and a little bit on the foot here. Just blend them out with the color lifter. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of Flirty Flamingo in the ears, the nose, and then make a cheek there, kind of large. Color lifter again, and just go over the ears and the cheek. Okay, and this time we're going to do the coat, light and dark old olive. So I'm going to put some dark old olive right inside the collar here. And then do the rest of the coat with light old olive. Okay, and that's the bunny again with a green coat this time. Okay, and the umbrella, we're going to use light and dark, so saffron. And I'm just going to put some dark on the bottom edge. And then just blend it out with some light on the top part. Okay. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to figure out if we want all of those grasses, because I put 4, but I don't know that we really need 4. Let's put him like right there. Yeah, I'm going to just leave it at 2. 2 pieces of grass. Yeah, let's just do 2. All right, so I'm just going to glue the grass on. One over here. Get him up. And the other one on the other side. Okay, and then we're going to get dimensionals for the bunny again. I'll just cut 2 sides for the feet, or you can cut up a regular dimensional. You don't have to have sides. Okay, and then just put some more dimensionals on the ears and one on the body. Okay, and I'm going to have him a bit above the grass, just like this, like he's jumping up in joy. All right, and then we're going to take the umbrella, and I'm just going to glue it at the bottom of the handle and at the tip. I'm going to put it just a little bit on his hand and then glue the tip to the top of the tag there. Okay. Then we need our loose daisy embellishments back. Oops, I just got one in there. All right. And I'll use the one that's in the glue. Just pick that up. And I'm going to put one there. I might need a little more glue. One at the bottom of that same stalk. And then one in the middle of this other stalk on this side. All right. Put them to the side. So of the grass from the old olive, you only need to cut 2 out. All right, now we need about 12 inches of white baker's twine. And I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to put it through the loop, the hole in the top of the tag, open the loop, and put the loose ends through it. And then this is our bunny carrot that just has fluff in it, but you would put whatever gift or treats you would like in there. And I'm just going to tie this around the top bow. You don't want to knot it. You can just do like a once over and then do a bow, so it's not too hard for them to get off. And that is your fabric carrot treat bag and tag. Okay, and our card. All right, and then all of this is included, except for the stamp and die set, in the bundle. And if you would like to purchase a bundle, you can contact me. My email is below, cathryn67@yahoo.com. And have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.